大家好，歡迎收睇今晚嘅26分鐘見證實錄。每年嘅國際婦女節，溫哥華市政府都會頒發傑出婦女成就獎㗎，咁肯定佢哋對社區嘅貢獻啦，表揚佢哋嘅才華。咁喺今年10名嘅得獎者之中就有1名係華裔婦女，佢係何李美薇咪號。咁呢一個名字喺華人社區唔算得耳熟能詳。咁究竟何李美薇有一個點樣嘅故事呢？我哋記者陳永欣今晚就會帶大家去認識呢一位喺草根階層默默耕耘30多年，用中國舞蹈喺家國社會傳播中國文化嘅傑出女性。
So this is the first year that I've actually had to take over running the parade.
It's like, it's bad. It's sad because she's not around, but we want to keep the memory of her alive.
Hopefully my mom's watching over and making sure everything runs smoothly.
1年1度嘅華埠新春大遊行，近年已經成為溫哥華春季最大型嘅戶外活動之一，已經唔再係局限喺華裔社區嘅慶祝活動。唔單止湊熱鬧嘅人高興，唔少嘅表演者亦都相當期待圍觀人群嘅目光同埋掌聲。曾經參加大遊行又用心留意表演者嘅人，都幾乎唔會忘記呢一群每年都排得好後先至出場，以中國舞蹈藝術向家國多元文化社會展示友好與熱情嘅舞者。可能係因為色彩斑斕嘅中國民族服飾、別具風格嘅編排，又或者係一張張動人嘅笑臉嘅關係。雖然佢哋並非最專業嘅舞者，亦都唔一定有住最具神韻嘅舞姿，但佢哋一出場，去到邊都成為攝影鏡頭嘅焦點。今年當然亦都唔例外，唯一例外嘅就係一手建立呢一個舞蹈團，由1974年第一屆開始，37年嚟從未缺席過新春大遊行嘅一名女子，今年首次失約。呢一名女子名叫何李美薇咪號。咪咪喺70年代由香港移民嚟到溫哥華，因為自己熱愛中國舞，積極喺社區嘅草根階層散播舞蹈夢想嘅種子，喺士達好拿社區中心成立中國舞興趣班，為家國社會提供一個認識中國文化嘅途徑。咪咪自己並唔係專業舞者，但只要想跳、肯跳都可以同佢一齊跳。佢嘅興趣班由一開始30幾人組隊參加遊行跳起，37年嚟陣容越跳越鼎盛，一樣只要係想跳、肯跳，即使唔係社區中心嘅興趣班成員，一樣可以加入遊行隊伍。不過上年農曆年亦都係咪咪最後一次安排呢一場舞蹈表演，之後嘅3月佢就因為中風而突然離世，享年67歲。呢一支歡迎所有人加入屬於社區嘅舞蹈團隊。今年能夠繼續跳，係因為咪咪嘅3個女 Annabelle、Valerie 同埋 Lisa 代舞上陣。
They made that and all like the signages and everything Mom used to do. She was really creative with everything and very resourceful. Whenever she went shopping, it would be like to see if there was anything she could use to make into something. That's why she loves the dollar store so much.
上一次3姊妹共同出現喺大遊行活動已經係15年前嘅事，今次因為媽媽突然離世，3姊妹終於再次聚頭。
Like Mom started the group 1973, and then I was born 1975. So you could say that I was born already into the group.
I think we all were.
I don't really remember a moment where I started because it was around all the time.
Yeah, well, we had pretty much no choice. It was like
I tell people I was dancing in the womb.
承繼咗媽媽對舞蹈嘅一股熱誠嘅3姊妹，呢幾年各自忙於發展自己嘅舞蹈事業。Annabelle 現時有自己嘅舞蹈學校。Valerie 同 Lisa 亦都相繼前往紐約，用舞蹈寫下佢哋嘅人生故事。而今次首次代媽媽籌辦新春大遊行，勾起咗佢哋唔少嘅回憶，亦都令到佢哋有機會探視媽媽喺家庭以外所扮演嘅角色。
I can remember every weekend she would bring us down to the Strathcona Community Center, and we would watch her teach, and eventually we took part, and it was like a big family that she I guess you could say she had a dance family.
媽媽喺社區入面散播嘅舞蹈夢想種子，其中一粒亦都慢慢喺 Annabelle 心中發芽，並且係茁壯成長。
She really wanted us to really know about our culture and our heritage because I'm Canadian born along with my two sisters. We're all Canadian born. So it's really just through the Chinese dance that we've learned about our culture and our heritage and just never to forget where our roots are. But from dance, we gain so much more. Confidence, self-esteem, self-discipline, all of those values, I would say, came from having that whole dance experience. No one's ever perfect, and you're always striving to be better. And I think that's just also such a good value to have because, with anything, you have to work hard to become better. For me, I've never had the perfect body for dance, let's say, but that didn't stop me because I love it so much.
不知不覺間 ，Annabelle 已經走住媽媽嘅舊路。
At the age of 13, I already started my teaching career as well. My mom had given me a class to work with down at the community center, and I trained them and I took them to competition and they did really well. They won first and they also won the overall award for the international category. So that really gave me a big boost of confidence when it came to teaching and choreographing. And I hope as well what my mom has taught me that I can pass on to the future generations as well. It was never my mom's intention that for me to actually have a dance school. She thought it would be good for me to teach dancing on the side and and of course go find a real job. Dancing is should be a part-time kind of thing. It's funny because my mom was a very determined woman. Whenever she put her mind to something, no one could sway her, and I think I got some of that in me as well. You guys are doing the Mongolian dance. Who can find where Mongolia is? Yeah, okay, so that's Mongolia.
當舞蹈教師雖然並唔係媽媽最想 Annabelle 走嘅路，但 Annabelle 跟隨住媽媽嘅步伐，向住延續文化承傳嘅任務前進，終於揾到自己嘅天地。
Chopstick dance is from Inner Mongolia, China. During celebrations, people feast upon food and wine. Afterwards, they dance with chopsticks to show happiness.
Annabelle 又會嘗試用中西合璧嘅方法，提升學生們對中西舞蹈文化嘅興趣。
I've incorporated classical ballet technique with Chinese dance. I thought to challenge them, I'd give them a piece which requires them to be on point as well as use their Chinese dance style to give them a little bit more of a challenge with their dancing.
中華民族歷史源遠悠長，為中國舞蹈提供廣泛嘅素材。對於喺家國多元文化社會成長嘅小朋友嚟講，中國舞唔一定係佢哋對中國文化嘅唯一接觸，但就必定係一次純真嘅體驗。當中如果有幾個能夠練好基本功，就有機會藉由中國舞蹈表現中國文化深刻嘅內涵，感動觀眾。
My mom wasn't a professional dancer, but she just loved to dance, and she just wanted to share her love and passion for dance and culture with everyone else. So it didn't matter, if you had two left feet or you were, say overweight or whatnot. But as long as you had that interest, she would accept you. And for myself as well, I've taken on her motto as well. As long as you have that desire and that want, then you can do it. You can. Anyone can dance.
諷刺嘅係 ，Annabelle 要到今年幫媽媽完成大遊行嘅表演任務，先至知道自己走出咗一條同媽媽咁相似嘅路。 亦都係因為呢一次嘅表演，令佢感受到媽媽由70年代開始就推廣中國舞蹈嘅堅持並唔容易。
Since I had started opened my school, I've been just so wrapped up in my own running the academy that I haven't been down to the parade for over 15 years. I grew up also dancing in the parade as well, and there wasn't as many people that come out to it as there was yesterday. It's taken so many years for it to come to this point. So when I think back, I'm like, wow, I'm just really proud of my mom that she never gave up. You know, even though, you know, since back then, when, like I said, when we were dancing, there wasn't as many people watching. And until nowadays, when there's just amazing turnout. Because there's just so many people who just, you don't realize it, but they expect us to be there. So when my mom had passed already, the Chinatown community had said, well, we're counting on you. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of pressure. So yeah, so I guess, you know, with that said, then I knew how much my mom had meant to the people. Yeah. I will try my best. like I told everyone, I said, I don't know if I can, you know, accomplish as much as my mom did, but I will try my best.
透過 Annabelle 嘅故事，我哋就可以睇到何李美薇 Mimi Ho 利用中國舞蹈去弘揚中國文化，向多元文化社會展示友好以及熱情嘅信念咧，已經係得以延續啦。咁休息翻嚟，我哋就會繼續從 Annabelle 嘅兩個妹妹 Valerie 同 Lisa 身上，繼續探討呢一位傑出婦女嘅故事。歡迎翻嚟26分鐘見證實錄嘅時間。咁雖然話家國係一個多元文化嘅社會啊，不過有好多中國移民嘅子女啦，往往長大之後都好難掌握到自己族裔嘅文化藝術㗎。咁對於 Mimi Ho 嘅一代嚟講咧，就更加困難添。咁究竟 Mimi 係點樣利用舞蹈去編寫自己平凡人生之中嘅不平凡嘅故事呢？
Hip hop is a culture based in creativity. And you use that creativity to battle and to be heard. It goes beyond love. It goes into identity. If you took dance out of my life, I'm not entirely sure who I'd be. In 2003, I left home. I left Canada and Vancouver, everything I had known in my life, my family. I left it all to pursue a dancing career in New York City. I chose New York City, one, because I could get an easy visa, working visa through the New York City public school system. And two, I also chose it because it is Mecca for hip-hop. It's the birthplace. It's where it all started for the culture that I love so deeply. My mom left Hong Kong. She left her family. She left everything she knew. I think it was at the same age as well, 24, 25, when she left. To come to Canada to teach. And she taught in Clearwater, just an elementary school, because she was able to get a visa and then eventually citizenship. So she came to teach, and then she left teaching because she found something that spoke to her more deeply, and that was Chinese dance. And how does it parallel master? It parallels exactly, because
喺家國堅持中國舞蹈呢一個非主流夢想，媽媽 Mimi 走過一段好長嘅日子。對於攞住 BC 大學教育學位嘅二女 Valerie 亦都有一個非主流夢，要以女性嘅身份喺以男性為主導嘅 hip hop 文化中闖出一片天。Mimi 並未能夠釋懷。
The life of a dancer is not very secure. You don't get a paycheck every 2 weeks. In my mom's eyes, it was a difficult life. We always had this discussion or argument. Both sides. We had both of them surrounding this idea. You know, why would you want to choose this difficult life? You could have it easy. You could come back to Vancouver. You could get a job with the Vancouver School Board, and then you don't have to worry. It's easy.
其實 Valerie 走嘅呢一條路，亦都算係媽媽有意無意咁為佢鋪下㗎。
But there's very few boys, so, and I was a tomboy. So keep touching my mic. I was a tomboy, so my mom would just make me be a boy. So she would dress me in the boy's costume, and I had a little haircut like this. So a lot of people would mistake me for boys too. Here I am. Annabelle and I did this together, and actually her brother and her did it. We have better ones at least. It's the archery, a bow dance. It came from a very famous classical Chinese production.
Valerie 話：媽媽當年其實十分希望有更多嘅男孩子可以學跳中國舞，所以到今日如果有機會嘅話，佢都會特別用心栽培。
When I teach, I'm very hard on my students. There's lots of yelling, like my mom. There's lots of yelling. You know, back straighter. You know, arms straight, stand tall, and lots of other yelling too that happened at home. But I think in the end, I'm kind of the same teacher as my mom. You know, very, very strict, but underneath it, there's lots of love.
同家姐 Annabelle 一樣 ，Valerie 亦都係喺15年之前開始，冇再幫過媽媽手去籌辦新春大遊行嘅表演。當年佢開始愛上咗 hip hop 文化，亦都係同家姐一樣，因為呢一次嘅重聚，佢有機會走入社區，從另一個角度重新認識媽媽，亦都重新認識自己，沿途笑中有淚。
Yesterday was just a way to say, "Hey, Mom, you know, we're still continuing what you started." So it's very important for me to make sure her students still had the opportunity at Templeton. So that's why I went over to Templeton and gathered them. I recruited them like my mom always did. You know, teenagers have to pull their teeth, and not all of them are willing to do it. But I went out there and I got, I think, 33 of them, 32 or 33 of them, and I got 33 of them to commit to come be a part of the parade again. So, but I don't know, I was smiling a lot yesterday, even though it was freezing rain and I was cold out there. But you know, I had a great time with her students at Templeton, and I think they had a good time too, even though they were cold like me. It was kind of like celebrating her.
Valerie 同妹妹 Lisa 每次返到嚟溫哥華，都會去到士達孔拿社區中心嘅中國舞興趣班做客席導師。佢哋兩個已經到紐約發展多年，今次見到媽媽喺38年前一手成立嘅興趣班，有媽媽以前嘅學生接手，感到相當欣慰。
The children's class was always in this room, so it was bigger. The center has gone through some renovations. I think in the late 80s they renovated. So we actually were homeless for a little bit, but we took up some space in some neighboring community centers, and actually some kung fu clubs in Chinatown offered their space to us as well. Wow.
Yeah. So
our home here was being
there's never a break. Like as long as the community center is open, and even when it's not open, we still find a way to keep running the program.
感到欣慰係因為呢度裝載住唔少女孩子一起跳舞、一起夢想、一起成長嘅回憶，當中包括咗佢哋3姊妹。而對 Lisa 嚟講，佢嘅舞蹈、佢嘅夢，亦都係喺呢一度開始。
My mother just was she was so encouraging with dance, almost over encouraging. You know, people ask me what kind of hobbies you have, and it was pretty much dance and only dance. It was, you know, what I did outside of school and what I did during the summers and what I did when I traveled. So it was a big part of my life growing up. I've always loved all forms of dance, anything from ballet to hip-hop to jazz to modern to ethnic dances from all over the world. I've grown up watching all of it. But for some reason, musical theater and theater in general just sort of really spoke to me.
同兩個家姐一樣 ，Lisa 亦都選擇咗走媽媽嘅舊路。
My mother, having been here since the 70s, she was very well adjusted to being in Canada, but at the same time, she's still a Chinese mother, you know, an Asian mother. You can even categorize it as that, where you know you want your children to succeed, you want your children to have a degree, you want them to have a career that pays them well. She very much wanted dance to be a part of our lives, but not as a sole means of making money. So that was very difficult for her to swallow. But along the years, you know, Val had eventually moved to New York, and that sort of inspired me. And she convinced me. She's like, you know, she's not gonna like it, but she'll come around. So I sort of put 2 feet and jumped and went to New York.
喺紐約4年 ，Lisa 已經參與過多套大型百老匯歌舞劇嘅演出，做嘅雖然唔係咩嘅重要角色，但已經得嚟不易。佢慶幸有媽媽嘅支持。
You go into these audition rooms and there's literally hundreds of girls in there, all vying for the same job. There may only be a few slots. It definitely was not an easy journey. First of all, you know, being just over 5 feet. It's not your typical Broadway chorus girl. You know, you think of a tall 5'11" rockette in heels, which was not me. It's always a back and forth journey with her. She's come to see almost every show that I've been in, and, you know, has sometimes come multiple times. So she's very supportive, but deep down she wants to know that we're going to be okay after she's gone.
呢一日，三姊妹同媽媽以前嘅學生，亦即係佢哋嘅兒時玩伴相聚。佢哋嘅女今日都已經成為三姊妹嘅學生。攞住媽媽昔日為大家親手縫製嘅舞衣 ，Lisa 先至發現，原來自己一直都冇諒解過媽媽走過嘅艱辛路途。
Very homemade look to it.
She made this out of foam and then velvet. Yeah.
Sequins and appliques. And sewing these on.
These beads, oh boy. She had to sew these on one at a time, I guess.
It's so long. This was always the tricky part because we had to.
Your head's too big now. I think you were only
14.
I just remember going like, "You're crazy! Why are you doing this? This is so much on your plate." And she's running around and she's, you know, trying to get everyone orchestrated. And when we would question her, you know, why can't you just retire? You've done it enough. Until you actually take it on, you don't know. You don't know. Like, even when you see it, you honestly don't know what it's like to have the responsibility of that. Was very happy to be there and to witness that and to be part of it and to see it happen because my mom wouldn't want it any other way.
舞蹈係女性思想自由嘅啟示，舞者換上咗亮麗嘅舞衣，用舞蹈盡情彩繪出對真善美嘅渴望。Annabelle、Valerie 同埋 Lisa 走在媽媽何李美薇有意無意間為佢哋鋪設嘅舞蹈路途上，並喺佢嘅反對聲音中，各自跳出自己嘅人生舞台。而今日台上嘅每一個女孩子，又會點樣把握住父母俾佢哋嘅機會，喺屬於自己嘅人生舞台上跳出精彩人生呢？
好啦，今晚咧嘅節目時間就差唔多啦。咁如果觀眾對我哋今集節目有啲乜嘢意見嘅話咧，係好歡迎大家以傳真或者電郵嘅方式同我哋聯絡㗎。我哋嘅傳真號碼係604-295-1318，而電郵地址就係mag26@fairchildtv.com。 咁如果觀眾咧想睇翻今晚嘅節目咧，亦都可以上到去我哋嘅網站 www.fairchildtv.com， 去到節目重溫一欄就可以睇翻節目噶啦。好啦，下星期同樣時間再同大家見面，晚安。